Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember doing a research study when I was back at grad school at Columbia in education technology, and one of the papers that we had to analyze was comparing, video, or not really video, it was more animation actually, um, against just text or against still images
Mm-hmm.
with text.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out that the most effective were still images with text, not the animations.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure how that translates to video, but it's telling. And I kind of know, myself as a learner, always kind of geared toward the hands-on. So that's an interesting thing to continue playing with, and having kind of the videos as the substitute for not having a teacher. For a lot of people that are maybe homeschooled, and integrating it in those ways.
Yeah, and I think a big part of that is the fact that when you're looking at still images with text, either what you're looking at directly applies to the problem that you need to be solved, or you scan past it extremely quickly. And just with the way video is delivered right now, that's a little bit trickier. So, if a student is having trouble and they open up a 5-minute video, it's a little bit painful, right? You don't
As
quite.
linear, right?
Either you scan around looking for what you want, or which is a great thing. It would be a great thing if you're the type of student who kind of sits back and says, all right, I want to absorb more knowledge about this thing. I'm going to watch the whole 5 minutes and see where I am at the end. But that's not how everybody learns, right?
Right.
And so that is something we're aware of. And we could combat that in different ways. We could have videos. We could do a better job pointing you at the right spot in the video for depending on the type of mistake that you've been making on the problem. There's really a lot of things that we could do there. We're just getting started.
Awesome. So to close out, I want to ask kind of a geeky question. I know you're
Yeah.
you're working on the Khan Academy's API,
Yeah.
which basically means sort of a toolkit that other software developers outside of Khan Academy can use to develop their own types of applications that would sort of interface with Khan Academy data. Can you explain a little bit more? And I might have even butchered, that
Yeah.
explanation, but about how that will work, and will that live on Khan Academy's site? Will these be kind of other websites, and how will that all sort of come together?
Yeah, absolutely. And you didn't butcher that. I mean, there's kind of a core. There's a core value in the Khan Academy right now, which is that anybody should be able to chip in and help teach the world. And it's based off the fact that Sal doesn't have teaching credentials, and you could call him not a teacher all day long, but he's been teaching quite a few people every
Right.
single day. So we do want to encourage other people to help us out, and a lot of people are really passionate about Khan Academy. And so part of what we're doing is trying to open up our technology in various ways so that other passionate people can come help us out. The API is one way in which we're doing that. Anybody right now that is interested in building some app that interfaces with Khan Academy data, the best examples are there's some school out there who wants a specific report on their students' data that we don't have time to build for them, but they have they have an IT guy at the school. They can hook up an app, talk to our API, get all their students to log into the app, and all of a sudden have some sort of custom reporting for all of their teachers. Using the in-depth data that Khan Academy has, that really no other system that they're using right now has a chance at having. And so we really wanted to enable that type of thing, and we wanted to enable the other the applications that we couldn't think of. Somebody who wants to go poke around the Khan Academy data and discover things that we just haven't had time to discover. We are getting at peak right now over a million questions solved per day.
Wow.
We're recording all types of data about all the attempts that the student tried to solve each problem, how many hints they took, whether or not they watched each video. There's a lot of data there to discover how effective different methods of learning are. And so opening up our API is one step to enabling other people to help us learn about that data. And then another big thing we're doing, which I'll just mention quickly, is we also opened up our entire exercise framework. So anybody who wants to come in and help us build those exercises, that's all open source. We've spent a lot of time on the documentation in the framework, and setting up internal communication channels. So anybody who's a passionate open source developer and wants to make some of these modules that kids are doing hundreds of thousands of times a day, they can come help us build those things.
It's unbelievable. And you guys are not for profit, correct?
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
is the most incredible thing of all to me, that you guys are just doing this because you want to further education. I really think this is, a big part of the future of education, and I have a sense that you guys are just getting started. So it's
I hope so.
it's been a pleasure talking to you. KhanAcademy.org. I'm going to flash it on the screen right here, and you can follow them on Twitter at Khan Academy. I'm guessing,
Yep.
right?
Yep. That's right. Yep.
Great.
Thanks so much for the interview. I really appreciate it.
No, it's been a pleasure, Ben. Once again,
Absolutely.
this is Andrew Cohen with EdTech Insider, and I look forward to seeing you next time.